when the teacher stepped out on the floor, I hate from the bleach. Rain all on me, was too many sleep. We ain't the same, man, I'm one of a kind. You ain't my slime, you ain't one of my guys. Recognize when see the fake in disguise. Think I was just pain in my eyes. Wondering why they be telling these lies.
For you all day long. And for more weekend fun, head to the 2K Beach Party. On Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, all games played on the 2K Beach will be worth double rep. I'll be out there getting buckets and catching a tan. So if you see me, come say hi. Actually, don't do that. To recap, here's our big board of upcoming events in the neighborhood. I'm the 2K MC and I'm at a stationary. Reorder time, yo. See ya.
Traffic making its way across the Bay Bridge between San Francisco and Oakland, California. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. And on tap tonight is the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Golden State Warriors here in Chase Center. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. Look at Cleveland's starting group. They've got Howard. Irving is out there with Towns. Then it's Allen, and it's Hardaway in at the point guard position. And for the Warriors, Harper is out there with Jones. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then there's Hill, and it's Cowens in at the power forward. Well, Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out in this one tonight?
Boy, what a classic low post, strength-on-strength contest we are in for tonight. Now, that's more the exception than the norm these days. I'll tell you what, you give me some skilled big men on the box doing work, I'm all about that.
Now here's Jones. Hill kicks to Jones. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
And Jones is known to be a deadly three-point shooter. A beautiful shooting motion there on those triples.
Here's Hardaway. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
They get the rebound. Cowens moves back up. And the rejection by Towns. Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff.
Thanks, Kevin. I expect this to be an inside-out kind of game. This team has a lot of shooters who can really get going once they hit a few. We'll see if they can get on a roll from out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Here's Irving. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. 5 on the clock. Towns trying to get open. No good from Irving.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Harper kicks to Giannis. And the space there, but it's offline.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Here's Cowens after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. It's back to Hill. Over Hardaway. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. But Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation. I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here's Cowens and the rejection by Towns.
Well, his value to this team on both ends. Not many guys can defend the perimeter and the rim the way Towns can.
shot on the way. They get it back. Outside Hill. All three off the mark. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1.
Well, that's how you bring out the best in your teammates. Towns is a prolific scorer, but guess what? He'll find you if you're open.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Outside Hill. Releases. Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And here's Green outside. The Warriors pull it in.
They're close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Hill. And Hill throws it down.
Yeah, one of the great in-game dunkers we have. Grant Hill, he might not put on a show with his dunks, but it doesn't make him any less impressive.
Now, here's Green. Floyd passes to Green. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Kumbo. Here's Harper. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 3 assists in the game.
One of those solid shooters from range you can count on. Harper keeping the defense honest.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the dunk by Chandler.
But how excellent a finisher at the rim. Chandler's length and timing still hard to match up with defensively.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Right side Hill. Outside Jones. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jones has got 6.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis Antetokounmpo had this to say.
I like to stay locked in to the game and focus to the game and let my, play and my energy and my effort.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Cleveland, Anunoby out there with Chandler. Then it's Smith, and it's Green, and it's Floyd in at the point. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Floyd. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Hill looking it over. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning. And your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
And so he makes both from the line.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
No problems knocking that one down. Allen's got 6 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Timeout called the Warriors. Golden State moving the ball around. Floats it up for Giannis. And stolen by Howard. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Hill against Irving. Hill has the open look. They get it again. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
A pass to Howard. Nobody near Allen. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. 9 points in the game so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Hill. And he banks in the layup. Hill's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Allen for 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Towns is checked in. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And Howard with the stuff.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard high flying as ever.
Outside Harper. Jones. No one around him. Another 3 for Golden State.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now here's Hardaway. Passes it to Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And Towns drops them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Poked loose. From deep, Giannis. Rebounded by Howard.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Allen passes to Howard. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game. And it's good, 2 points. Harper's got 5.
And that's tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Now, here is Irving. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And that one's good. Towns.
Well, there's a willingness to mix it up on the glass, and that's a big plus for Karl Anthony Towns.
Outside Harper. Pass to Collins. 6 to shoot. Jones for 3. Good on the triple. Jones has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Warriors.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Hardaway, about 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Allen kicks to Hardaway. Left side, Towns. Over Collins. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Throws it up high.
You know, we often talk about Harper scoring. He's just as adept at setting up his teammates.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
That's a 2 from Smith. No good on the last second attempt there. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Warriors on top, up by...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They hold a 4-point lead. Kenny, give us your take. Thanks for joining us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say? Eddie Jones, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. They've got Harper. He's out there with Jones. Hill out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Cowens in at the power forward position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And the basket is good.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
Here's Harper. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Julius Irving. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And here is Hardaway. Allen outside. Irving with the ball. Pass to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Hardaway against Harper. Here's Howard, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, Dwight Howard can scuffle a little bit at the free throw line, but I'm telling you, he's still drawing the contact and putting the defenders in bad spots.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Howard.
Listen, we know Dwight Howard is on the back nine of his career, but he can still be valuable. This guy is capable of a double-double every night.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Warriors leading by 3. There's the pass to Collins. The outside leaner, and the basket by Hill. Hill's got 10. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Hill against Irving. Here's the teardrop, and that one good. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Cleveland. Collins passes to Antetokounmpo. There's the dish to Jones. Passes it to Collins. Here's Young. And the rebound goes to Howard.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Here's Young. Excellent D from Howard. Cleveland's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. It's blocked. And here we go. Excellent D from Howard.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
And they take the lead. Irving's got the lead up to 2 now for Cleveland.
And guys, in the open court, that's where Dr. J has you holding your breath. He is a human highlight reel.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Outside Irving. Pass to Allen. Fires from deep. Unable to get that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Hill against Irving. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. You have to like what we've seen from Jones.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter, or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
Here's Floyd. Outside Irving. Off target from outside. The Warriors lead it. Jones, that's for 2, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
The Cavaliers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Takes the 13-footer. Not enough on that one as it misses. Warriors leading by 4. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Chandler, the pass to Ford. Pass to Smith. Like it's 6. Over Young. But he recovers it. And he overshot that one, missing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Outside Irving. Smith trying to break loose, and it's Irving missing. Jones from outside. And another three for Golden State.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Warriors.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, we've got Allen. Towns is out there with Irving. Then there's Howard. And it's Hardaway in at the point guard. Back to Giannis. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. For 3, the Warriors pull it in. Hill's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Jones has it in the corner. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 6 assists now in the game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Hardaway passes to Allen. Outside Irving. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Golden State's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. That one drops for him. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit. Calling timeout. Let them catch their breath.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Kicks it out to Jones. Harper against Hardaway. Harper the pass to Jones. Cowens. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Cowens has got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And the Cavaliers call time here. Look at Eddie Jones. He's been playing really well.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
So it's Cleveland with it. A 12-point game. It's stolen by Hill. Down low. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
One of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Outside Irving. And Dr. J slams it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
He gets it in there.
unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And Hardaway always looking to incorporate his teammates. You can see him keeping his eyes moving in order to make sure he's ready to deliver to the open man.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power pinch. And the rejection by Giannis. We've got 1:23 left here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Hill. Again, Golden State.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
Passes to Allen. 5 to shoot. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Harper, the pass to Giannis. Yep, it counts.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers.
Giannis is with one.
Free throw good. Giannis.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Heinrich against Nash. Out to Smith. Outside Korver. Cleveland moving it around. Nash against Heinrich for 3. Smith once again off the mark by Cleveland. And here's Golden State. They're on an 18-6 run. Smith against Heinrich. So we see the Warriors taking the...
From the home on the